Well, question number 25, with regards to this final exam review with the multiple choice questions. I have to find the derivative of y is equal to 9x squared, e to the 9x squared plus x. So y prime. This will be 18x times e to the 9x squared plus 1. And this uses a u of 9x squared, and du is 18x, which would then give us this particular derivative. For number 24, we want the third derivative, f triple prime of x, of f of x is equal to 2x cubed plus 2x squared minus 3x. F prime of x is going to be 6x squared plus 4x minus 3. The second derivative, f double prime of x, will be 12x plus 4. And the third derivative, f triple prime of x, this would just be 12. And then for number 25, you want to use the properties of limits to help decide whether each limit exists, and if it does, find its value. If we let f of x be equal to x squared minus 2 if x is less than 0, or 3 if x is greater than or equal to 0. We want the limit as x approaches -1 of f of x. So -1 falls within this first or top specification since it's less than 0. So we just put -1 in. -1 squared minus 2. This would give us a value of just, well, -1 for that limit. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Thank you.